Keith Urban reveals awkward moment with huge country music star. Country music star Keith Urban revealed in a promo for his new TV show with Blake Shelton, The Road, an awkward encounter with another country star. Keith Urban is a huge country music artist, but he hasn't always been the headline act. The 57-year-old has paid his dues and opened for bigger stars than himself on his rise to fame and fortune, but his star appeared to overshadow one of the established names he was opening for when it came to one awards season. During a promotional clip for his new CBS singing competition show, The Road, Keith shared an awkward moment he had with country icon Kenny Chesney. Keith appears on the show with Blake Shelton, and in a video shared on Instagram on Friday, the duo discussed the acts they have opened for, before Blake recalled his favorite memory about Keith. He said, Keith Urban was opening for Kenny Chesney, but then Keith Urban won Entertainer of the Year at the ACM Awards. You know you're kicking the headliners, expletive, when you win Entertainer of the Year. Laughing during Blake's story, Keith said, it was an awkward moment, particularly given that I voted for Kenny. A hysterical Blake replied, sure you did. Blake and Keith have been doing plenty of promo for their new CBS show, which also sees them team up with Yellowstone creator Taylor Sheridan, who is listed as an executive producer. The series will offer a backstage pass into the gritty and unforgiving life of a touring artist and feature 12 singers performing as opening acts for Keith in venues throughout the country, with the hope of winning over local audiences who will determine whether they perform in the next city and remain on the tour. The cool twist here is the audience was really the judge, Blake told TV Insider. Keith's fans came to see him. They didn't know who was opening. So, if they didn't like you, they could walk out, hit the bar, whatever. That's as real as it gets. At the end of the night, if you can win over Keith's fans, you've earned your spot. Keith added, this show is all about the audiences in the venue. They vote in real time, just like it is when you're on the road. You know whether you live or die, night after night, right after each performance. The Road will show what happens when some of the best up-and-coming performers pile into a tour bus and tackle a grueling schedule in pursuit of their dreams. Blake said opening for Keith, who he says is basically the nicest guy in country music, will give these contestants a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to learn from the singer who's been through it all after playing venues of all sizes. He knows what it takes to survive out there, and he's one of the best musicians in the world, Blake said. Plus, he's a guy who genuinely cares about helping other artists. It won't just be Blake, Keith, Taylor, and country music singer-songwriter, Gretchen Wilson, who's serving as tour manager, as other soon-to-be announced country stars will join them along the way to help guide the contestants.